to kill Justice Kavanaugh. He was on the street. He had a weapon, he had zip ties, he had a plan. At the same time, the Speaker says no one is in danger. But at the same time, the Senate already unanimously passed a bill with agreement from all 100 senators. And that wasn't passed last week, that was last month. For 1 month, the majority of this House, Mr. Speaker, has held that bill. A bill that every single senator, Republican and Democrat and Independent, passed in the Senate. It simply states that we will protect the Supreme Court. Mr. Speaker, you probably noticed as you came onto this Capitol of the intensity of force you see out in front of the Capitol. And is that because something is happening here today? No. Of an anticipation of a decision by the Supreme Court. Everybody in the country knows that there could be a decision, not knowing which way it would go, but the anticipation that people need protection, the Capitol. But at the same time that's happening, that you're protecting the Capitol, you're holding a bill to deny protection to those justices. It makes me wonder why. Why? Why, if 100 senators approve it, would it hold here for an entire month? Why, even after holding it for a month, somebody travels all the way across the country with one thing in mind: to kill a Supreme Court justice, gets arrested, and still the Speaker of the House will not move that bill, that the majority actually holds it, just so the country can understand. No one on this side of the aisle, the Republican side of the aisle, objects to this bill. We agreed that we would agree to a unanimous consent. All somebody had to do was make the motion, and that could be on the President's desk. It could be signed, and they could be protected. But for some reason, Mr. Speaker, the Democrats on the other side of the aisle, even though 100 senators had agreed with this, everyone in your party on the Senate side said yes, you still say no. I do not understand that. I do not understand why we would risk that. I do not understand why you'll make sure the Capitol's protected right now, knowing that something could happen in the Senate this week, but you won't protect, or something could happen in Supreme Court this week, that you won't protect those justices. Now, the Speaker came to the floor at a press conference last week, and she said, nobody, no one is in danger. How can you make that statement in the same week someone is arrested on your neighborhood trying to kill you? It makes no sense. And Mr. Speaker, if for some reason that we continue to come to the floor, that you feel some pressure on that bill, but you change it, the country will know why. Because if you change the bill and move it back to the Senate, you're trying to kill it. You're trying to delay it. That's exactly what you're doing. You can take a bill that every single senator voted for and send it to the President to be signed. If you think something else needs to be added, run it by itself. But if you want to ping-pong it and delay the process, I think that's wrong. I think you're jeopardizing people's lives. I think you're jeopardizing the safety of the Supreme Court. And I think you're playing more games than anybody in this country can understand, and we do not understand why. Because there has been no clear answer. Why would you hold the bill for more than a month? Why would you hold the bill after somebody's arrested that traveled across the country to kill a justice? Why would you continue to hold the bill now? But if you change it, you're showing the country what you really believe. You don't want the bill to pass. You want to delay it longer. There is no excuse. There is no reason to delay this bill. This should be law. and the justices should be protected. With that, Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to take from the Speaker's table S. 4160, the Supreme Court's Police Parity Act, and ask for the immediate consideration in the House.
Pursuant to